Blake with the Three Hand Hunter channel. Thanks for joining me today. I'm actually excited to show you this watch because it's not mine. This is my buddy Andrew, who happens to be here with me right now. He wanted to show you a couple of different things, but this is his King Turtle, and I wanted to be able to show you some differences between what you're seeing here and maybe some other watches as well. So this is the King Turtle. The model number is SRPE07. This is a special edition Save the Ocean King Turtle. You know, I'm a really big fan of the King Turtle line because they did a lot of significant upgrades that I think modders have been doing with Seiko watches in recent years. As you can see, I'm wearing a turtle, and mine is the SRPE07. It's the Batman edition, or Batman edition. It's just the Batman colorway. It is a normal turtle, but it had a hardlex. It had an aluminum bezel insert, and it actually had the original Seiko bezel on it. But as you can see, mine has been modded. And what Seiko did is they went out and actually did the mods for us by adding a different bezel, okay, which, by the way, this is a beautiful 120 click silky smooth Seiko bezel, and this one happens to be aligned very nice, which is, you know, as you guys know, for Seiko, if you're a Seiko fan, it's not that common, but it's got a ceramic bezel insert similar to this mod. It's got a sapphire crystal similar to this mod, but it also has a Cyclops, which is a very unique feature. And it's got this vintage lume. It's beautiful, but it's the dial that steals the show, right? I mean, look at the dial of this Save the Ocean. It is gorgeous. It's a gorgeous watch. And we wanted to show you that, but it's not this watch that we wanted to show you per se. It's this Chinese replica Heimdallr homage to the turtle. When I say replica, it's more of a homage, but it's in brass, or look at how beautiful the patina is on this, and look at how beautiful the dial is. I've owned a few, well, bronze. I said brass. It should be bronze. I've owned a few bronze watches myself, and I have to admit the way this one patinaed is very uniform and beautiful. And I have to say that after handling the two, and Andrew's owned this one for the Heimdallr for quite some time. He's brought it over to my home. We've had meetups, and every time I see it, I just think what a beautiful watch that is. And it's super well made, and it's in bronze, and it's just a nice homage. And it's very well built. Bezel action is a little tighter, but you can see the insert, you know, it patinaed really nice. Same with the crown. And it's just a really pretty watch. And obviously the green with bronze, I think, is a beautiful pairing, right? Now, I wanted to show you how nice this Heimdallr is because you can find them on AliExpress or on eBay for a very decent price. Nowadays, I would say probably around the $200 range. So they're good. But there's another one here, and this is another Heimdallr, and this is the SKX version. This is also Andrew's. He brought them both for you to see today. Now there's some differences here. It patinaed well, but the build quality on this Heimdallr, this SKX version, is a little bit different, and it's not as, I want to say, well built. I've owned several SKXs, and Andrew, he actually has multiple versions of the SKX model. So he wanted a bronze one, this one is a great choice because, as you can see, the dial is blue, sapphire crystal, sapphire bezel insert, but underneath the watch, the back of the watch, this is very sharp here, which if you've ever handled some Chinese, homage ones, sometimes the finishing's just not very good. This is really sharp, and he had a problem with the crown And sometimes it seats, sometimes it doesn't. So, you know, and the thing is if you end up buying from a company like Heimdallr, which this one, it worked just fine there, you know, do you spend the money to try to send it back, try to deal with customer service, or do you just deal with it? And at this price point, you know, sometimes those are the things that you're, you know, those are the decisions you're faced with when you have them. But I have to say that the turtle is great. And this one, the SKX version of the Heimdallr, I still think it looks pretty, and I think it still looks very nice. But you can tell the build quality is much better over here. And I'm not sure if it's just, you know, he bought these about a year or so apart from each other. I'm not sure if that made the difference, but, you know, for those of us that are purists, I have to say, this king turtle is a beauty. And I wanted to show it to you, and Andrew thought that it'd be a good idea that we showed you these 3 particular watches, but also warn you that, you know, sometimes you'll get a watch from a Chinese manufacturer that, you know, the QA, the quality assurance, isn't quite up to snuff. And I know some of you might say, well, you know, Seiko's QA isn't all that great at times either, but it is a Seiko. And that's the difference, in my opinion. And I have to say, once again, the king turtle is king. It reigns supreme. Just kidding. That was poorly worded on my part, but it's a beautiful Seiko, and I am a turtle fan. So if you haven't tried out a turtle, you should try them. And just so you can see, they are about 44, 45 millimeter size, but because of the short lug distance, which is only, you know, 46, 47, they wear very comfortable on the wrist. I have a 7¼ inch wrist. As you can see, it's a very comfortable watch. So I wanted to show you the difference between the two and some variations. So if you made it this far, let me introduce myself. My name is Blake. I am a bit of a watchaholic, and if you made it this far, you probably are one too. So thanks for tuning in. If you like the video, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Helps out the channel. And also, if you have any experiences with a Heimdallr or maybe the king turtle and you want to comment down below, please do. Helps the channel when you do so. Thanks for tuning in. I'll catch you on the next video.